Welcome back to my channel, you all. It's so good to see you. I know I have not been on here for a while. Been doing some transitioning ever since this coronavirus has popped up, but I've been transitioning from working at home. It's been pushing back a lot of my ideas and there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, but I'm back and better than ever. And also, I wanted to go ahead and just send my love and my prayers out to those who have been affected by this virus. Know that this too shall pass and that God has us. If you haven't, go ahead and check out this Bible verse right here. All right, amen. Let's get it popping. We are covered and delivered, healed and set free in the name of Jesus. All right, so let's keep moving forward. I have a tutorial for you guys today. This is specifically for my ladies who just are almost to the brink of losing it because of their maintenance being not accessible. The lady maintenance not being accessible, not knowing what to do. Girl, I got you. Calm down. I got you. I have a hairstyle for you. I have a technique that you guys can use right now. If you guys are not aware, right now they have shut down pretty much everything except for the essential things. So that would be more like gas stations, grocery stores, Myers, Walmart, where all the beauty supplies is closed, the nail salons, hairstylists have been shut down. It's a fire. But I got y'all covered. I got y'all covered. So what I'm doing is showing you guys in this tutorial how you can use hair that you have in your head from braids, or just any braiding hair that you have, or any crochet braids, anything that you have just laying around, and how you can use it to enhance your bun hairstyles. Everybody's not like me. I like to add a little hair to my buns, although I do have a nice amount of hair. It's my preference. It's not really necessary, but I'm making this because I just wanted to share my technique, share my tips. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Actually, before I even get started, I wanted to kind of reiterate that this is the same method that I used in my last video. If you haven't checked out my Bohemian ponytail hairstyle video, go ahead and check that out. I'll provide more details than I am in this video about how I do my base, how I lay down my hair, with the techniques and all that good stuff, even show you guys how I do my edges. But we're going to go ahead and keep getting started. The first thing I use for my buns is what you guys already know, per usual, is my EcoStyler where's it go? EcoStyler Gel. Looks kind of like this, and it's a clear, and it's a crystal version. I also use my edge control, which is the edge booster edge control here, and it's by Style Factor. I love this. Also use a selected amount of brushes, so I have these two, my favorites, as well as a rat tail comb here, rat tail comb. My edge toothbrushes, I have like a nice amount of these. I use bobby pins, so I like to use the double pack, so I use the long and the short ones, and then I use rubber bands. Of course, you need these. I have the bigger ones, and these are actually very useful. The small ones are cool, but I like the big ones because they allow me to get a better grip on my ponytails, and it will be useful when we start creating the ponytail. And then as far as the hair goes, I'll be using these Boho twist braids, 18 inches. I actually used these a while ago. I like to do individual braids in my hair using the crochet braids that I already made. These braids are really, really pretty. They're called the Boho twist, and at my local beauty supply, these cost about $7 or $8 a pack. With the hair that I use, I only use about 4 or 5 of these, and this is only when I'm really feeling like I want braids, or I want some type of look that's individual braids and that type of look. So that's that. I have a tutorial with what I do. I don't do the braiding method, so when I say crochet, I'm not saying like braiding down, weave it in. This is where I do individual box braids with this hair, but I'll show you guys, not box braids, but box parts with this hair. So I'll show you, but I'll be using these for my ponytails. I've already got my hair divided in two because I want to do 2 ponytails on today. what I also use too is my spray bottle. And in the spray bottle I have a little bit of my conditioner that I use to wash my hair, just a tad bit, as well as some oil and water, and I mix it up really good. And this is just to help me keep my hair moisturized. So my hair is still wet, and this is a heatless method. I really don't use heat when I'm doing these ponytails. I haven't used heat in my hair in a while, but I'm just going to go ahead and get started with this, spraying my hair, drenching it, because I find it super easy to do my ponytail on this side. And because I'm doing 2 ponytails, I'm not going to do my usual method of splitting it down in sections. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is just put a lot around the perimeter, because I'm not really focused on the middle part right now, because they're all ponytails, and then these ponytails will also be low ponytails. So yeah, so I'm taking my little brush here and just detangling it right now. Just mostly I'm focused on my ends, because my ends are usually what stops me. And if you guys have seen from my last video, my hair has grown a lot. Like, I'll do a length check in a minute after I comb this part. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm not really thoroughly combing it out. I'm making sure the base is straight, of course, but I'm really focused on these ends because of me wanting to lay them down. Like, and to check the length here, I am here, y'all, but I do need to get my ends clipped. But it'll probably be a nice chunk cut off my head. But this is my length here, and this is with my hair straight. And it is boing. Y'all see that? I should do some slow motion that right there. No worries. Next thing I'm going to do is take my EcoStyler Gel and just go ahead and slick my ponytail down. So I'm doing the perimeter. And then what I will do is kind of fix the part, because I know it is a bit crooked, but I'll fix it once everything is gelled down. Alright, so I'm trying to see where I want to position my ponytail, but because I'm still fixing my part in the middle, I'm just going to just slick it down with my brushes and ponytail it up. I'm just gonna bun it. I'm not making a super tight ponytail, but I'm just gonna bun it and work on this next side. So I'll come right back to you guys after I'm finished with this next side. Alright, you guys, so I am back. I went ahead and off camera I had my mom even that out for me, because I cannot see in the back. It may seem crooked, but it's mostly because my widow's peak is in on one side. So I put my gel in. I took both ponytails out. I'm just going to go ahead and take my rat tail comb and just smooth the hair from the line.
Got it bumping.
Going to go ahead and take a rubber band and section off, double it up, and put this ponytail in. So I'm putting it a little bit away from my ear. I like to put a little space in between my ponytails so that, because I like to sleep on my back. Like, I'm a back sleeper, so I need space to be able to lay down. So I'm just tightening it as tight as I can and pulling it right there. So that's the first side. So I'm just fixing that, just making sure it's sleek. I'm gonna go off camera, do my edges, and then we're gonna go get started with the ponytail.
Girllllll got it bumping. Girllllll got it bumping. Girllllll got it bumping.
Alright, you guys, so I have slicked down my hair. I did my edges off camera. I'm looking really, I actually like this. This is kind of cute. But what I'm doing is I am taking, so these crochet braids are already done, as you know, guys know. This is the finished braid, and then there's like this little hole at the top where they usually take the crochet needle and they latch it in and hook it in. But what I'm doing is I'm taking a rubber band like this, and what I'm doing is sliding it on to the ponytail like this and holding both ends. And this will be really helpful. I don't want my ponytail to be super thick, and it's about, how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 that come in a pack. I'm probably only going to use 10. Actually 12. I'm gonna use 12. So right here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to add one more. So I'm gonna take this here. Actually, leave that for the second one. I'm gonna take the crochet braid and open it up, and then what I'm gonna do is slide the closed rubber band just like this. I'm gonna put it right on the top. Now to close it, what I'm going to do is take both ends. I have both ends open like this on the rubber band, and what you're going to do is take one end and put it through the other to create a knot. So I'm taking these two, putting one through the middle of the other and pulling it just like that, and that creates a ponytail. And then this ponytail will go on this one, and the other ponytail will go on that one. So I'm going to go ahead and create the second one, and I'll show you guys how I do it. I'm going to lay that one right there. I'm going to take the rubber band like this, just like this, have it flat. Take the crochet braid and open it up at the top where the circle is and slide it right on top of the flat. But you want, what I like to do is keep one finger in while I'm using the other one to slide the crochets on. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the other 5 onto this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this rubber band on my hair, and then I like to double this up so it can be tight. And then take the other side of that and tighten it some more. So I do it a few times. I wrap it around a few times because I want it to be tight. So that's one side. I'm going to take the other side. Actually, so what you want to do, so when putting this on, you want to pull, when you know how like when you put a rubber band on, you want the base of that ponytail that you just created to be at the bottom of the bun, and then you pull the top and twist it so that it can be as close to your real hair as possible. And just tighten it there. That's that. Got a little residue. Ugh. This is actually really cute. Now if I had more, what I would do is leave it down. But I only have like half a pack, so I mean I could still leave it down. I might actually leave it down. In the case that if you have braids, what you will do usually when you're taking your hair down, I'm gonna choose this braid like how I'm taking the hair down. You usually like cut this down, or if you have any twists, it's easy to just unravel them. And they usually end up, when you're fully taking them down, they usually end up looking this way. So when you're taking your hair down, don't throw it away. Instead, open it up. So you know usually braiders, they have 1 piece of hair, 2 pieces of hair, and by the time that when you're taking your hair down, it should be curly. It'll be the perfect texture for a bun. But what it looks like is laid down. So what you usually do, and I'll use this other one. So you cut it, I'm cutting down my hair, I'm unraveling like this, I'm sorry. Taking this down. So you have it stacked up here like this. You're going to take the rubber band and put it right under the dent where that braid is usually defined by, in the middle where it's usually added onto your hair. Take the rubber band and put it one hoop through the other, and the one that you pulled through, you actually are going to continue to pull through, and it makes a ponytail just like how I did with these ones. So this is just pretty much how you would do it if you have braiding hair or any other type of hair that you had laying down. Next step for my actual hair with these braids is taking it down. So pretty much what I'm going to do is take the braid and unravel them and then further separate it. Alright, so I'm done with both sides, and this is what it pretty much looks like. So I have fully separated it, everything. What I did was I went in and so what I did was, I'll take this piece for example. So I split these up already. So I split the braids up, and then I further went in and split the sides up, and it kind of gave it, I didn't try to take out too many because I didn't want the curl to be lost, because I still want it to be curly. So what I am going to do is show you guys 2 different looks that you can do. But if I wanted to go for it and do the bun, I would twist this up, wrap it around like such, and it will automatically cover my bun like that. I will rubber band it, and then I will be good to go. So that's pretty much how it will look. Do it on the other side just to show what it would look like. Wrap it around, twist it, and voila. You would do your necessary pinning and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is take some hair and start to wrap it around. So I'm going to go to the base now and start to wrap it around here. So what I did was, because it's at the bottom, I'm going to take the braids, because what I did was I unloosened it all the way to the point where closer to the tip, but I still have some braids still intact. So what I'm going to do is take a bobby pin. I'm going to take a small one and first gather the hair together. So I'll show you up close. So what I'm doing is taking this here, gathering it closer together. Take a bobby pin, stick it through the two pieces, and then put the rest of the bobby pin in the bun that's sticking out still. Just like that. And then I'm going to take more, probably another one. Pretty much what you're doing is you're taking the hair and maneuvering it till it doesn't show the bun. So you just pretty much be pinning it to the bun. And then like any other ponytail, you would take some from the bottom, just a little nippy, and wrap it around the base to cover up the braids that are still intact. Just keep wrapping it. There you go from there. To loosen this up just a little bit. Pretty much the look for that side. I'm gonna take this conditioner mix I have and spray it on there because it will feel a little weird. And then any space where you feel like it's not, I'm just loosening that up here. Just take your fingers, feel free to rake it. Don't pull too hard, but yep. And it's going to look just like that. You don't see a bun, you don't see nothing. It's all so cute. You do your necessary trimming. I'm gonna take my scissors and just cut off any hair that does not need to be there. And voila! I really like this, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same to the other side and be back. All right, y'all, so I am back and this is the finished product. More than likely I'm gonna put it into buns tomorrow, but I really like how this came out. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. You don't have to do 2 ponytails, you can do 1. With 1 I do use more hair in my buns, so I would pretty much combine this amount and put it together. But I like big buns, so I do that. But I hope you all like it. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment on all my posts that I've made so far, and I will see you guys in my next video. Alrighty, see you guys later. Bye.